What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. So I finally got stopped out at 45 last night, but as you guys know, my average was right around 50,000, so I made a hell of a profit. I did enter another short today at 47.5, and I'll show you why and what I'm looking at. I'm not 100% confident in that trade, but I'm going to show you the possibilities here. So I noticed somebody had said you're going to have to change your lines again. Well, let's look at my lines real quick and let's see how much I've changed them. Have I changed these? Nope. Is it still looking good? Yep. Have I changed this? Nope, not at all. Guys, we've so far just made a lower high. And let's take a look at another one. So this chart here, no change in the lines, and I believe there is going to be no change in the lines. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. I'm going to go over a few things. First of all, I want to show you on the macro, the log chart here. This is why I said I'm not 100% confident in my 47.5 short. I have my stops at 48.5 on very low leverage, not a huge trade. And I'm going to show you why I did it and what I'm looking for. So if we do break that 48.5 range, we could be going as high as the 5,100. If we get above this blue trend line and get support, open and close a daily above it, then and maybe only then will I get bullish. Otherwise, nothing has changed. Still look at the big picture here, and the trolls are going to have their heyday today. Let them have it, because we will just end up going right back at them again. Anyways, so we broke this parabolic blue trend line where I said that was the last chance for the bulls. I still believe that. Like I said, 51, right around 50,100 would be retesting that trend line. So if that happens, I will most likely be laddering in some shorts starting from there if I get stopped out of this short that I'm about to show you. So this was what we were looking at. This is now invalidated with the head and shoulders we were looking at. We broke back above the trend line. We had talked about that. And we had talked about this being at the highest point. Around that 50,000 would be the measured move from the breakout of this triangle. So that kind of coincides with it, makes a little bit of sense. But as of right now, if you look at the 4-hour, we are making hidden bearish divergence where we're making lower highs in the price action and higher highs in the RSI. That is hidden bearish divergence. But again, it is possible we get to that 50,100 range. And I'll show you why I put my stops where I did and what made me get in this trade. So let's take a look at what's going on here. I put the Fibonacci retracement from the swing high to the swing low. We're getting rejected at the golden pocket zone right here, which is the 0.618 and 0.65. We are not able to get above it yet. So I put my stops at, actually, I'm going to move them down to 48.4. But that would be breaking this 0.65 fib. And if that's the case, then if you look at the 0.786, that looks like 50,100, almost dead on. So if that was the case, like I said, I will be looking to short this 50,100. Let's take a look at this. We're going to put on the retracement and see if we were to get up to that 50,100, that would make this wave 2 that we're in, and then wave 3 down would be somewhere around this 20. That would be wave 3 around the 2,800. And then, of course, we would get a wave 4 up, get everybody bullish again, and then come down for wave 5. But as you guys know, my main count here is still looking at this as an ABC. If this is a ABC that goes to the 1-to-1 extension, it would look something like this. There's two forms that I'm still looking at again, guys. Of course, that'll change if we break 50,100. But until then, still looking at it this way. This target for a zigzag correction would be about 16.5. We'll go back to this chart in a second, but if we're doing the triangle, like I said, I do believe it's going to look more something like this. It'll take a little bit longer. Probably be running back down to around the 28, 29,000. Now, if we break this high, even if we don't break that high, like I said, the 51,000 or 50,100 is what I'm looking at for the highest possibility here to remain bearish. But what I do think is we're going to end up making a triangle just like this and coming down to some pretty damn low lows. As you guys know, each time we top in the markets, it does the same thing. Each pump is a bull trap, gets everyone bullish, just like everyone is today. Happens over and over and over again. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and lower high, lower high, lower high. If you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT. Don't get crazy. Don't over leverage, guys, and don't play with money you can't afford to lose. But if you do decide to use it, by far the best exchange, in my opinion, is Prime XBT. You can use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. So we did break this trend line on the 4-hour here, as you can see. Can it go higher? It is possible. Do I think it's gonna? Like I said, keep an eye on that 50,100 area. Let me see. Yeah, that would be right along the lines of this low here also. But I'm going to remain in my short, like I just explained where I'm at. This still looks to be playing out. Like I said, fractals don't have to be exact. They almost never are. Just like if you look at two different snowflakes, they're not the exact same. They look the same from a distance. But anyways, so here is from yesterday's video, and I had said if we broke that 44,100, then we were most likely going to continue up, which we did. And as you can see, we are at a high volume node right now around that 47. So if we look on the daily, this RSI here, if we were to continue up, and guys, it's funny how like right now, like everyone's really super bullish, and usually those are the times that enter is short, but people don't because of fear. So if you're playing with emotion, that's why I say do not have emotion when you're playing in the markets. Have patience. Look at the charts for what they are. Don't let your emotions get involved. People switch from bullish to bearish to bullish to bearish daily, sometimes every couple days, but they're constantly switching just with little moves. My view has not changed and will not change until, like I said, when it changes, I'll let you know. But so far, I have no reason to change it. This was my old count for the 1, 2, 3, 4. This count is still looking the same unless we break that 48.5 range. But as you can see, I had this as a possible 1, 2. What we may be seeing here is a 1, 2 right here. And then we get our 3 down, 4 up, 5 down, something like this. Still what I'm looking at. Like I said, if my view changes, I'll let you guys know. But the big picture has not changed at all. And let's see what else. Oh, my wife's webpage. Don't forget to check out inkyyourimage.com. Tons of different stuff on here. And like I said, you can put anything you want on any of this stuff. You just click on it. And then it'll have an option to put your picture, to upload your picture or whatever it is you want on it. Check it out. Links are down below. All my affiliate links are down below. Definitely check them out. So this is where we're at, guys. We're watching this right now. Keep an eye on this blue trend line. And the BLX chart. Let's take a look at this. Obviously, this is the bull market barrier indicator. We're getting a little bounce around, but obviously, guys, nothing. Well, this is wrong. This has not updated yet. Why does the Brave New Coin not update? But let's look at where we are now. Right at the 40. Right here. Just retesting this trend line again. The barrier to break would be 54,000 on this. But you can see every time we enter a bear market, we never get back above that until the bear market's broken. You can see it back here. Same thing. And all the way back here. I believe somewhere, same thing. Once we hit it, we never went back above. So unless that's broken, we're still in a bear market, guys. Let's take a look at the dollar overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. As you can see, dollar's still bullish. It's going in a little correction right now, but I've been talking about it for a long time. Next time dollar touches this top trend line would be the time to get back into Bitcoin. As you can see, every time the dollar bottoms on this bottom trend line, Bitcoin tops. Dollar bottoms, Bitcoin tops. The dollar tops on the top trend line, Bitcoin bottoms. Dollar tops, this was March 2020, Bitcoin bottoms. Patience, guys. So this is where we were talking about the dollar getting back to for its bounce. So if we do get to that 50,100, it's probably going to align with the dollar getting on this bounce here. And let's take a look at where that might be. We'll zoom out a bit too, but we talked about this plenty. No matter what happens here, we're going to be making some hidden bullish divergence. We already are big time. So there is going to be another dollar bounce, and let's take a look at the markets. Markets are trying to come back a little bit today. Nothing huge. We did make some hidden bullish divergence here, so we expected a bounce. We talked about that last night, but I don't think it's going to be long-lived. Gold, nothing's changed in gold. Silver, nothing's changed in silver. Litecoin, nothing's changed. Still below the EMAs here. Ethereum, Ethereum's the most bullish looking one, but if Bitcoin goes down, you guys know as well as I do, Ethereum will follow. Now, let's take a look at something else on Ethereum. Everybody that follows me knows I'm not a fan of M's and W's. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, scroll down, take a second out, smash those likes. But everybody wants to talk about W's and M's, but they don't want to look at it when it doesn't go for their narrative. So look at this. Looks like a giant M forming on Ethereum. Think what you will. And guys, remember, I'll never tell you when to short, never tell you when to long, never tell you when to buy, never tell you when to sell, but I will tell you what I'm doing and why. And that's why I make these videos. XRP obviously faked up. I don't think this is going to hold. I think it's in trouble. And let's go back over to the charts. Where are we at? We're really stumbling around this. You can see this high volume node here. Let's put it a little closer. That is around 47,000. So it's where we're struggling right now. But again, guys, like I said, let's keep an eye out. If it does break that 48.4 range, look for the target up in here. Actually, we're going to draw that up in there. That 51,000. If that breaks, like I said, then we'll change our view a little bit. But I did make this chart public. I put one in the Discord. I think I did it on Twitter, so you guys can keep an eye on that for yourself, the macro. Keep an eye on that, definitely. So anyways, guys, if you're trading, learn how to use stops. Don't. And if you guys were following along, you should have known my average was right around 50,000. I laddered in shorts weeks ago and kept laddering in. And actually, I think my average was really around 49,815 or something like that. But like I said, I got stopped out at 45,000. As you guys know, my stops have been there for a long time. And because of something like this, again, nobody knows exactly where the market's going. I hope you guys can't hear that. It's a siren. 12 o'clock noon, they put off sirens here. But anyways, so that's what it is, guys. Let's keep an eye on this today, see what happens. And if you're not confident in trading, you shouldn't be trading. Especially if you're playing with your rent money or money you can't afford to lose, guys. That's not how you trade. That will make your emotions stronger and you will get wrecked. But let's keep an eye on this golden pocket zone today, see what happens here. And I think that's about it for the day. I wanted to get this video out because Savvy never makes a video when Bitcoin's pumping. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you guys later.